Will the Lakers close it out tonight, or will the Rockets force Game 6? Find out next. All right, y'all. Hey, what's up, good people? I'm QC. Welcome to another Talking and Grubbing live stream. How are y'all doing this Saturday evening? I'm doing good. Hope all y'all doing good, enjoying y'all weekend. I know some of y'all getting ready for NFL season tomorrow. Your respective teams are playing. But tonight, we are here for Game 5 between the LA Lakers and the Houston Rockets in the Western semis. Lakers lead that series 3-1, and they're looking to close out the Rockets here tonight and win their fourth straight of the series, like they did against Portland in the first round. Excuse me. Sorry for the late start on the live stream. Had to work out some things, work out a few kinks here and there, but glad you're here to join me this evening. Make sure you on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that red subscribe box, click that notification bell, and click all so you don't miss any new videos from me. To all my loyal viewers and subscribers, welcome. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Just don't make it your last. Just do the 3 things I just told you to do so you don't miss any new videos or upcoming live streams from me. Like, tomorrow night, dinner on all new dinner and Sunday night football. I'll be live streaming during the Cowboys and Rams game as the Rams open up their new stadium. Can't wait to see how that stadium looks. From some of the pictures, it looks pretty nice. But the Lakers facing off against the Rockets here tonight in Game 5. Lakers are trying to close it out and get to their first Western Conference final since 2010. Also, if you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow me on Twitch. Because I'm also going to be doing live streams on there as well. And also, if you want to, you can donate to the channel via Cash App or PayPal. There's the Cash App cash tag. And also, there's the email link for the PayPal. Any donation you can give, I greatly appreciate it. It helps keep this channel going. Or you can donate via Super Chat while I'm live here tonight or while I'm doing live streams. I greatly appreciate the donations and your support to help me keep this channel going, because I enjoy doing this channel and doing these videos and live streams for y'all. But man, I've been waiting for this game all day. The Lakers, they got they held on to win Game 4. It was a lot closer than it should have been because, the Lakers gave away a huge lead. LeBron, he did do a lot of dribble, too much ISO later on in the game, and that caused the Rockets to come back. I saw the highlights after I did my dinner and Sunday night football live stream Thursday. But the Lakers are trying to advance to the conference finals so they can get that rest and await the winner of the Clippers and Nuggets series. The Clippers lead that series 3-2 They let a golden opportunity slip away last night as they blew a 17-point lead, and the Nuggets came back in in the fourth quarter to win the game and force a game six. So now the Lakers definitely not the Lakers, the Clippers got a little battle on their hands as they're going to try again to close it out tomorrow afternoon in game six. And also, you can also buy official gear at the Teespring store. There's the link right there at the Teespring store. You know, I'm selling t-shirts, hoodies, socks, and even face masks. Well, I would show you the face mask, but I had to wash it because I've been wearing it the last couple of days, so it's drying right now. But the face masks are $10. You can wash it and wear as many times that you want. It's made of cloth. If you already got a few, an extra one won't hurt. Or if you got those family members and friends who don't want to wear one, I'll make a great gift for them because I want all of y'all to be safe and healthy through this pandemic. And I appreciate the ones who have supported the Teespring store. Greatly appreciate that you wanted to make your purchase. And I'm going to be adding some more things to the store soon, so be on the lookout. And I'm offering 20% off on any purchase and free shipping. That's the promo code for the 20%, and that's the promo code for the free shipping. So I want to know how y'all doing tonight. What do y'all feel are the keys to this game for both teams? Who do you think will win? Now I posted on my community board earlier, excuse me, and asked people who they thought they would win. And 80% said the Rockets, while 20% said the Lakers. I want to know who these people picking the Rockets and why they feel the Rockets will win. Because of what happened last night between the Clippers and the Nuggets, or do y'all think Houston's that strong to come back and win a game six? If you were one of the people that voted for the Rockets in the community board, post your thoughts in the chat on why you think they're going to win this game five tonight. And I've noticed Russell Westbrook, he's struggled in this series. You know, he has definitely shot the Rockets out of games in this series, especially game three. That man couldn't hit a shot for anything. He couldn't hit a shot at all. And they gave him a lot of tough shots. And Harden had 24 free throw attempts in the game four loss. And him and Westbrook definitely came up small in game four. I mean, they had a chance to tie up the series and they let it slip away. All right, so what are y'all thoughts on tonight's game? Leave your comments here in the chat. Definitely want to know what do you think and who do you think will win the game tonight? Will the Lakers close it out and get to the Western Conference Finals, or will the Rockets force a game 6? I had to check something right quick. Sorry about that, Joe. Okay, now the inbound crew is asking, is it unfair to label James Harden as a failure in the playoffs? No, it's not unfair to label Harden as a failure in the playoffs. I mean, look at last year in the playoffs. With no KD, the Rockets, they had a big lead and they let Golden State come all the way back in game 6 to win in Houston. Also, um, 2017, game 6, with no Kawhi, the Spurs went into Houston, blew them out, and closed them out with no Kawhi. And James Harden came up small. He only scored like 8 points. Now, 2018, I don't blame him. I blame more of D'Antoni for that, and also they didn't have Chris Paul. Because if they would have had Chris Paul, they would have beat the Warriors. They would have. But in a way, Harden shot the Rockets out of that game as well in game 7. So no, it's not unfair to label him as a failure in the playoffs. When he has opportunities to step up, he doesn't do it. He came up small here the other night against the Lakers. So no, it's not fair to it's not unfair to label Harden as a failure in the playoffs. Because if it was any other star player, we would be labeling them as failures. So Harden shouldn't get such a pass. I mean, hey, people talk about LeBron's failures in the finals. You got to talk about Harden's failures too, especially when he hasn't come up big in the playoffs. 2012 in the NBA Finals against the Heat, he was a no-show in that series. If Harden steps up his game in the finals against the Heat, who knows? Maybe OKC wins that series, or at least the series would have went 6 or 7 games. But it ended in 5 because Harden didn't show up. So when it's in a big spot in the playoffs to either shine or win the series or even try to keep the series going, Harden folds. He folds like a cheap tent. And you know what? Giannis definitely needs to get some of that scrutiny too. I mean, come on. This man won back-to-back MVPs. He's going to be the MVP again this year. one defensive player of the year this year, and you get bounced in the second round in 5 games by a 5th seed. And then last year you had a 2-0 lead in the Eastern Conference Finals, and you and your team ends up losing 4 straight, and the team that beats you goes on to win the championship. So no, Harden definitely deserves a lot of scrutiny for being a failure in the playoffs. And let's keep it real. The Rockets, y'all got lucky against the Thunder. Y'all really got lucky. Because y'all were a 3-pointer away from being sent home. Y'all just got lucky against the Thunder. So no, Harden has been a failure in the playoffs. Like, come on, you got to do more. If you're a superstar, if you're a star or a superstar in the NBA, you got to be better in big moments. You got to be. And Harden's had massive failures in the playoffs. They're not just failures, they're massive failures. Like I mentioned last year in the second round against the Warriors. The Rockets had a pretty nice lead in that game, and y'all let Steph go off in the second half to knock y'all off with no KD. With no KD, y'all get beat by Golden State in game 6 at home. The Rockets were what was in good position to win that game and force a game 7. But no, Harden didn't show up. You know, Harden does not show up in big moments in the playoffs. So yeah, that is a failure. Because if it was any other star that did the same thing or the similar thing that Harden does, and guess what? We'll be all over them. So we can't give Harden a pass. About to get to my keys of the game, and I'm about to grub on this broccoli with cheese and chicken. Mm, cheese sets it off. I'm gonna put this down right quick. I'm gonna give y'all my keys to the game. For the Lakers, definitely gotta get LeBron and AD going early and often. Lakers gotta establish AD in the post. You know, because AD can win just about any matchup that's presented to him in the post, because he's the taller and longer player. So definitely gotta get some plays for AD in the post. Also, Lakers role players gotta step up and contribute, rather be Rondo like he's been doing the last couple of games. You know, he's been that third option in this series so far. or Danny Green, Kuzma, KCP. Also, McGee definitely got to do better in the paint because he's been kind of leaving some things open in the paint the last couple of games. He's got to be better defensively. He's got to be that man in the middle. To me, I want to see more of Golden State JaVale. We used to give my Cavs a bunch of problems. That son of a nah. That's another discussion for another time. But that's who I want to see from McGee. I want to see Golden State JaVale McGee. Also, the bench has to step up. Kuzma's got to come up big. Also, Caruso's got to have a pretty solid outing. And the Lakers defensively, they got to find ways to contain Harden. They've done a solid job on Westbrook in containing him. They've been working for his shot. And definitely got to contain that Rockets three-point attack because they love to fire up that three, whether it's Harden, Covington, PJ Tucker, McLemore. The Rockets can definitely shoot that three pretty doggone well. So I'm definitely going to be looking at how the Lakers defend the perimeter here tonight in this game. Excuse me. Now, on the flip side for the Rockets, definitely got to get Westbrook and Harden going early. You got to make sure that you get run some nice looks for Westbrook. Also, he's got to take those shots within rhythm of the offense instead of just getting the ball and just jacking up shots, whether it's in transition or in the half court. He cannot jack up straight up shots because if he does, that's an advantage for the Lakers with that rebounding and they're off to the races on the fast break or in transition. So they got to definitely stay away from that trap. Also, you got to have the role players got to step up big for Houston. If they don't, they're going home tonight. So we got to see a nice game from Covington, PJ Tucker, Austin Rivers, McLemore. That Rockets bench has to have a pretty solid outing. If they do, they get a chance to win this game. Also, they got to keep AD off that glass, especially the offensive glass. That man's too good of a rebounder to just contain. So if they can KD off the glass and win the rebounding battle, that will go a long way for the Rockets. So y'all got winning this game tonight. Put your comments here in the chat. Letting everybody know I'm live right now. Just letting everybody know that I'm live right now. In the community room. Also, another thing, when in the wins the Rockets have had in the playoffs, their ball movement has been on point. When they had losses, well, in the losses, they struggled due to the fact that Westbrook and Harden were playing too much hero ball. So if the Rockets can get the ball movement going, they'll definitely be on point. And also the Lakers definitely gotta watch out for Eric Gordon because that man can put up 20 points in a minute. So they definitely gotta contain him as well. LeBron and AD been doing pretty good in this series, averaging double doubles. 20 and 10 in this series against the Rockets. But here's my prediction. I think the Lakers are definitely gonna ride the momentum that they've been having. And I think they're going to get the win tonight because they definitely want to close this out. They don't want to mess around. They want to get that rest. I definitely think they're going to knock off the Rockets here tonight. All right, we're going to be getting to the start of this game shortly. Yeah, but I definitely think the Lakers are going to ride this momentum and close out the Rockets tonight. They want that rest because the longer this series goes, the more tired they're going to be in this bubble. Due to the fact that all the games are every other day. So they definitely don't want to risk that. So I think they're gonna win this game tonight and get that rest. Because the Western Conference Finals start what? Oh, excuse me. I want to say they're gonna start Wednesday night, so or Thursday night. So they want that. They want as much rest as they can going into the conference finals. Because say if they lose this game tonight, then game 6 would be Tuesday. So they don't want that. And if the Well, no. Well, wait a minute. Okay, Game 6 is tomorrow between the Clippers and both of their series. If they were to close out the series, then it would start Wednesday. But say if Clippers and Nuggets goes Game 7, then that series would start. Then it would start Thursday. And Daniel House Jr., was sent home for violating NBA safety protocols. So he is out for the Rockets. That's a big loss for them. Let me see what happened with Daniel House Jr. Okay, he violated rules by having the COVID testing official in his hotel room, which is a big no-no. So no matter what happens, whether the Rockets find a way to advance or not, Daniel House Jr. is basically done for the playoffs for violating NBA safety protocol. And that's a very dumb move by House because he's putting himself, the testing official, and his teammates at risk. Decision. That's one thing you definitely don't do. You not put yourself and other people at risk. As we're starting, well, as we're waiting for this game to get underway, definitely can't wait. All right, we're about to get this game underway. All right. Can Harden, Westbrook and the Rockets force game 6? Will the Lakers move on to the Western Conference Finals? About to get this game started at the NBA bubble in Florida. Starting lines for the Rockets: Westbrook, Harden, Eric Gordon, Covington, PJ Tucker. For the Lakers: KCP, Danny Green, LeBron, Marquise Morris, and Anthony Davis. Houston: PJ Covington, PJ Tucker, Robert Covington, Eric Gordon, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook. Both teams about to get on the floor. Right, both teams about to meet at center court. All right, the opening tip is controlled by the Lakers, and we're underway here in Game 5. LeBron with the ball gets it into KCP. KCP gives it to AD. Rockets steal the ball. Nice hands by Covington. Harden gets it out to Tucker. Tucker out to Westbrook. Westbrook tried to go inside, but he's called for the travel, so the Lakers will get it back. Wow. Start with 2 turnovers already. Both teams. LeBron with the ball. Gets it into KCP. He gets it into AD. Out to Rondo. And Rondo hits the 3. 3-0 Lakers. No, excuse me. KCP hits the 3. My mistake. Rockets with the ball. Westbrook gets it inside to PJ Tucker. Tucker can't get the layup to go. LeBron with the rebound. With Covington on him. Gets it to Danny Green. Danny Green misses the 3 in the corner. Covington with the rebound. Gets it into Harden. Harden drives inside, kicks it out to Westbrook. Gives it to Covington. Back to Harden. Harden stops and the layup rolls in. 3-2 Lakers. LeBron with the ball. Brings it up the court. He's in the post against Covington. Kicks it out. Gives it to Morris for the three, and it's good. 6-2 Lakers. They kick it out to PJ Tucker. He can't get the three to go. KCP with the rebound. Gives it to LeBron. LeBron in the post. Goes inside. Lays it up and in. 8-2 Lakers. Rockets with the ball. Harden brings it up the court. They double team Harden. He gets it into Westbrook. And Westbrook is called for the foul. Well, Westbrook gets the foul call for him, and it's on LeBron. PJ Tucker can't get the hook shot to roll. Battle for the rebound. AD comes up with it. Danny Green pulls up for three, and it's good. Danny Green from downtown. 11-2 Lakers. They are hot from three, starting early in this game. Tucker lost the ball, but Covington recovered, but he couldn't get the putback to go. LeBron goes all the way to the hole and throws the hammer down. 13-2 Lakers. Mike D'Antoni calls timeout to talk it over. As the Lakers lead by 11 here in the early going in the first quarter. All right. Lakers are hot from 3-point range in the early going here in the first quarter. Definitely liking the ball movement. Also, active hands on the defensive end by the Lakers. The Rockets, they're exposing the ball. Not taking care of the ball. It's leading to turnovers for the Lakers. And they're getting it out in transition and finding players for open shots. You know, they found Morris for one, Andy Green for one, and KCP for one. And the Lakers are about 11 here in the first. All right, we're back, and the Lakers are on a 10-0 run. Rockets are just one of seven from the field for the turnover. As Westbrook gets inside, lays it up and in, 13-4 Lakers. KCP with the ball. Goes inside, lays it up and in. 15-4 Lakers. Nice move. Rockets with the ball. Harden with the ball. Goes inside. Stops. Gets it into Westbrook, and he is fouled. And he'll go to the line. That's going to be on KCP. No, that's an offensive foul on Westbrook. Lakers have the ball. LeBron with it. Gets it to KCP. Puts up the three. But foul was called before the shot, so the Lakers have it out of bounds. Side out. LeBron with the ball. There was miscommunication right there as he throws it out of bounds, so the Rockets will get it back. All right, with the ball. Try to get inside the Westbrook. LeBron with the block. He's headed off to the races. Doesn't get the layup to go, but he is fouled and he'll head to the line and shoot two. LeBron at the line. LeBron hit the first. And now he's about to attempt the second free throw. And LeBron gets the second free throw to go. 17-4 Lakers. Almost coming up upon the midpoint of the first quarter. As the Rockets get a three. 17-7 Lakers. Down to a 10-point lead. Brown with the ball. He's bringing it up the court. Gives it to Caldwell Pope. Danny Green goes inside. Is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Laker ball. With only 9 left on the shot clock for the Lakers. And LeBron is 13-0 in his playoff career when he's leading the series 3-1. LeBron inbounds the ball. Danny Green can't hit the three. Fight for the rebound. Rockets come with it. Westbrook brings the ball up the court. Gives it to Harden. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook inside. And he doesn't get the layup to go. Rebound Lakers. LeBron with the ball. Gives it to Green. Green gives it to Morris. And Morris hits the three. 27 Lakers. Nice pass. A nice ball moving right there. Good ball moving right there to make an extra pass to Morris for the as Westbrook can't get the three to go on the other end. LeBron with the rebound. He brings the ball up the court. LeBron's going to try a step back three, and he hits it. 23-7 Lakers. Uh-oh. Lakers are heating up from downtown here in the early going. Here in the midpoint of the first quarter. As timeout is called. As the Lakers have a huge lead here in the early going. Lakers are leading by 16. Y'all, excuse me, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. Had to step out for a minute. Had to get my drink, my brisk iced tea and watermelon. If you haven't tried these, you definitely need to. These are good. As the Laker bench is loving the display that the team has put on here in this early part. And they're showing clips from game 3. Rockets with the balls. They trail by 16. Tucker gets it into Harden. AD's guarding him. Harden tried to get it inside, but he's called for the travel. Oh, yeah, I forgot they took out JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard because, they have problems of matching up with this small Houston lineup. So that's a good move by Frank Vogel for him to go small. They get it into KCP. KCP gives it to AD. Back to LeBron. LeBron's going to try another 3. He's off the mark. Rockets with the rebound. Harden's pushing the ball down the court. But now he stops to run a play, gets it into Tucker. Into Gordon. Gordon inside. He gets the layup to go. 23-9 Lakers. Under 5 here, remaining in the first quarter. They give it to AD. AD gives it to LeBron. LeBron stepped out of bounds, so the Rockets will get it back. Harden gets all the way inside, lays it up and in. 23-11 Lakers. 4:35 left in the first quarter. Lakers down the court, but a foul is called. And it looks like they got Austin Rivers, who's in the game for the Rockets, son of Clippers coach Doc Rivers. All right, and the Lakers get the 3 to go, 26-11. Lakers are heating up from 3-point land here in the early going. Rockets, they missed the layup. Lakers with the rebound. Kuzma gets it to Rondo. He hits the 3. No, KCP. KCP hits the 3. 29-11. Lakers. Man, they are putting on a 3-point clinic here in this early first quarter. J.R. Smith loving it. As KCP has 6 points already. Rivers goes inside, gets fouled, and he'll head to the line and shoot 2. We got to give Kuzma credit for initiating the offense. Jeff Green is in the game also for the Rockets. Rivers at the free throw line. Wow, he misses the first. And Rivers splits the pair. No, Rivers, this is both. Stays 29-11. Lakers, they get it into AD. Nice pass inside to KCP. He lays it up and in. 31-11. The Lakers up by 20 here in the early going in the first quarter. Harden with the ball. Gives it to Westbrook. Westbrook can't get the three to go. Rondo with the rebound as he's in the game for the Lakers. And Rondo's played well the last 3 games. He's one of the main reasons why the Lakers have this 3-1 lead. Gets it into AD. AD gives it to Caruso inside. Caruso gets the layup to go. 33-11. Lakers, man, they are putting on a clinic here in this first quarter. Man. And this is with AD not scoring a basket. But he does have an assist here in the early going. Harden with the ball. Gets it to Westbrook. Wow. Stolen from behind. And AD is fouled. Right. And why didn't Harden try to take the charge? He just hop skipped away from AD. Westbrook sits down. Lakers with the ball. Rondo gives it to AD. AD gives it back to Rondo. Rondo kicks it out to KCP. KCP gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma fires up the three. And well short. It was tipped, but the Rockets come up with the ball. Harden down the court. Harden misses the step back three as he was trying to draw the foul, but no avail. Lakers running down the floor. KCP with the ball. And he has the ball stripped. Here come the Rockets down the floor. Harden tries the three again. This time he gets it to go. 33-14. Lakers with 1:45 left to go here in the first quarter. Harden already with 7 points. Rondo with the ball, surveying the court, gets it into AD. AD's in the post. Whistle and a travel. No, AD gets called for the offensive foul. LeBron is coming back into the game. Harden brings the ball up the court. Wow, the Lakers are shooting 75% here in this first quarter, while the Rockets are shooting only 33%. And Austin Rivers knocks down the three. It's 33-17. Rondo gets all the way inside for the layup, 35-17 Lakers. That was a nice pass by LeBron to Rondo. Lake already have 13 fast break points, 0 for Houston. Harden with the ball, dancing with it. He gets double teamed. Jeff Green misses the three outside. LeBron gets it into AD. AD gives it to Rondo. Rondo gives it to Caruso. Back to LeBron. LeBron puts up the three. Air ball. AD tried to save it, but he goes out of bounds, and the Rockets will get it back with 23.6 remaining here in this first quarter. Rockets with the ball. Westbrook with it. Gets it into Harden. Harden jab steps, gets it to Westbrook. And McLemore knocks the three down at the buzzer. So after one, it is 35-20 Lakers as the Lakers come out hot from 3-point range. Also, they did a pretty good job defensively, getting active hands also. That led them to the transition game and getting some points on the fast break. Also, it left guys open for wide open threes like Markieff Morris or KCP or LeBron, etc. But this is a good overall game from the Lakers. You starting out, they had some nice ball movement, and the Lakers offense has been played very well, despite the fact AD hasn't even scored a single point here so far tonight. So, what are y'all thoughts on this first quarter so far? Or on the first quarter? What's y'all thoughts about the game in general? Leave them here in the chat. Excuse me for a moment. All right, y'all, I'm back. Here we go at the start of the second quarter. The Rockets, they've gone on a little run here, and they've cut the Laker lead down to 35-28. LeBron with the three. Lakers lead by 10, 38-28. That's another thing I want to mention at the top of the live stream as Hart gets his second three to go. 38-31. Lakers only leading by 7. Is the Lakers once they had if they got a big lead, they had to keep it. You know, you definitely this Rockets team to have any confidence and come back on you. LeBron with the ball. LeBron misses the three. Westbrook with the rebound. How come there's no passing by the Lakers here? LeBron just backing up shots. Wow, that's gonna be a turnover on the Rockets. Lakers will get the ball back. All right, they get into LeBron. LeBron get into Rondo. Caruso gets it into Kuzma, and Kuzma lays it up and in. 40-31. Lakers. Harden with the ball. The ball's touched out of bounds by the Lakers. Rockets a spit. Gordon inbounds the ball to Tucker. Tucker gives the Harden, and Harden's pass is stolen. They Lakers go on the fast break. They get inside to Morris, and Marquise Morris throws the hammer down. 42-31 Lakers here in the early part of the second quarter. Jeff Green tried to draw the foul. It's knocked out of bounds. The Rockets a kick. Wasn't under these lights. Gordon, she's going three, can't get it to go. Kuzma with the rebound. Gets run. LeBron in the post, backing down Rivers, and he gets called for the foul on LeBron. Lakers ball side out with 14 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Okay, Lakers with the ball. LeBron with it. Steps back for the three. Can't get it to go. It's not a good shot. Gordon with the rebound. And Westbrook goes all the way to the hole and gets fouled. And he'll go to the line and shoot two. That was not a good shot. And I don't know why LeBron took that shot. Seeing everybody coming into the live stream. What's your thoughts on this game? Leave it in the chat. As Westbrook misses the first free throw. Westbrook has one more. Westbrook misses again. He's 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Wow. Well, he's 2 of 5 from the field. LeBron gets it into Kuzma. And Kuzma gets the shot to roll around it in. 44-31 Lakers. Aggressive move inside by Gordon, and he lays it up and in. 44-33 Lakers. LeBron with the ball. That was a nice move by Gordon. Also, that was a nice move by Kuzma on the other end as LeBron gets into Caruso. Back to LeBron. It was nice pass. But the pass is stolen by Harden. And wow, that's a nice block by Caruso. That was a hell of a block by Caruso. But the Lakers couldn't secure the ball. So Rockets will keep it. All right. Rockets will keep the ball. Harden gets the ball, gives it to Gordon. Gordon gives it to Covington. As Covington misses the three, Lakers with the rebound. Wow, nice spin move by the rookie. AD misses, but he is fouled. And he's going to go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. And the virtual fans looking creepy as usual. AD hits the first free throw. That's the first points he scored here in this game tonight. I know, that's very shocking. But he has 4 assists. And AD is the second pair, 46-33. Lakers by 13. Rockets with the ball. Harden brings it up the court. He goes all the way inside, lays it up and in. 46-35. Lakers. Man, it seems like the Rockets are playing with no sense of urgency, no energy at all. Caruso with the ball. Gives it to, they get it into AD. It looks like they got AD for the charge, and they do. And Westbrook is shaking up. Also, PJ Tucker is shaking up after being ran over by AD. Wow. Wow. AD knocked down Westbrook and PJ Tucker. Looks like they're gonna review to see what foul is called. Oh, Frank Vogel is challenging the charge. Okay, so we're gonna see what happens out of the timeout. Y'all, excuse me for a moment. I'll be right back. Don't go away. All right. Sorry about that. I had to step out for a moment. Lakers with the ball. Rondo has it as they lead by 11 here in the midpoint of the second quarter. AD inside. And Harden knocks it off of AD's hands. I mean, his leg. Rockets to get it back. As the Rockets missed the shot at the top of the key. Lakers with the ball. Westbrook gets the steal. Lazy pass by Rondo. Gets it out to Covington. Covington can't get the three to go. Wow. Rockets get the offensive rebound. Covington hits the three on the second try. 46-38. Rockets within 8. As the Lakers have 5 turnovers here in this second quarter. Rondo with the ball. Gets it into Morris, and he gets the bank shot to go. 48-38. Lakers. Rockets with the ball. Harden brings it up the court. Harden drives to the paint. And he's fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line. Harden hits the first. Yep, the Rockets drawing turnovers is the reason why they're still in this game. And knowing the world they should be in this game. The Lakers, they've had some lazy passes, too much one-on-one play, jacking up threes, just falling in love with the jump shot. Harden hits the second. 48-40 with 4:28 left to go in the second quarter. As Harden already has 17 points. Rondo gets it into AD. AD gives it to LeBron. LeBron surveying. Gives it to Danny Green. And Danny Green hits the three as the shot clock expires. 51-40 Lakers. With over 3 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Green has 6 points. Harden with the ball. And Rondo gets the steal. They give it ahead to Rondo. And a foul is called. So the Rockets trying to prevent the fast break. It's on Covington. Rondo brings the ball up the court. Gets it into LeBron. LeBron gets it on the post. Bad pass stolen by Houston. Westbrook finds Covington late for the layup. 51-42 Lakers. 3:23 left to go here in the first half. Rondo gets it into AD, and Tucker gets called for the blocking foul. AD will go to the line and shoot two. AD hits the first, and PJ Tucker already has 3 fouls here in the first half. AD gets the second to go, 53-42 Lakers, under 3 remaining here in the first half. The Lakers should have more of a huge margin, but the Rockets' defense and forcing turnovers has kept them real close here in this game. As Tucker flips it up and in, 53-44 Lakers with 2:50 remaining. Wow, that's a pretty spin move by AD as he gets it to go. 55-44 Lakers with 2:41 left to go in the second quarter. Rockets with the ball. Rivers gets it to Tucker, and PJ Tucker stepped out of bounds as he tried to pass the ball to Westbrook, so the Lakers will get it back. Real nice move by AD, going to the hole. Real nice spin move. But the Lakers, they've had a lot of lazy passes also. They're not running the same offense that they did in the first quarter that got them that big lead. You know, they're doing a lot of ISO, too much hero ball. And that's why Rockets team is with each other. What are y'all thoughts? Put them in the chat. Like I said, the Lakers should be up by a larger margin right now. No way the Rockets should be this close. Lakers should at least be leading by 15 or more right now, in my opinion. But they kind of let the Rockets hang around here. And giving them a little bit of life. They wired Frank Vogel. Lakers have 11 turnovers, and the Rockets have 15 points off those turnovers. Wow. So you definitely got to take care of the ball if you're the Lakers. as LeBron got fouled. And he's at the free throw line. He gets the first free throw to go. He already has 15 points here in the first half. LeBron gets the second to go. 57-44 Lakers. Rockets with the ball. Harden with it. They double team him. Nice steal by LeBron. As he had intercepted the ball, but Danny Green is called for the charge on James Harden. So the Rockets will get it back. That was nice rotating by Harden defensively to draw the charge. Harden brings the ball up the court with under 2 minutes left to go here in the second. He gives it to Rivers. Then to Westbrook, and Westbrook shoots the three. It rattles in and out. Here come the Lakers. LeBron down the floor. Wow, spins inside, but couldn't get the layup to go. But he is called for the loose ball foul on Covington. Rockets with the ball. Wow, strong finish by Westbrook. 57-46. Lakers by 11. 135 left to go in the second quarter. LeBron with the ball. The Lakers, they're looking pretty lethargic right now. Gets it into Kuzma. Kuzma gets it into AD. AD kicks it out to KCP. KCP misses the three. And they call Covington for the loose ball foul. Both teams are over the limit, so the Lakers will be shooting free throws. So Kuzma will be at the line. He hits the first. Gordon's coming back on the floor for the Knicks. Kuzma gets the second one to go, 59-46. Lakers under a minute remaining in the second quarter. Westbrook brings the ball up the court. And he kicks out to Rivers. Rivers can't get the three to go. LeBron with the rebound coming down the court. Wow, LeBron tried to get the alley-oop to go to AD, but the ball sails out of bounds. The Rockets will get it back. They got into Austin Rivers. He missed the three. LeBron tries to get it inside the AD. He's fouled on the pass. AD will step to the free throw line as both teams are over the limit. LeBron misses the first. He has 16 points here in the first half. Sends back in the game as Austin Rivers will sit down. LeBron gets the second to go, 60-46. Lakers with 44 seconds left here in the first half. They regained that 14-point lead. Harden with the ball, going to make a move, goes right at LeBron. He lays it up and in. 60-48 Lakers. 33 seconds left here in the first half. LeBron brings the ball up the court. LeBron surveying the floor. LeBron drives inside, gets the layup to go. 62-48 Lakers with 14 seconds remaining. The Rockets, they're going to hold it for the final shot of the half. Harden brings the ball up the court. He goes around, keeps the dribble alive. Give it to McLemore. Ben McLemore hits the three. 62-51, excuse me. And the Lakers will not get the shot off. Well, I mean, they missed the shot at the buzzer, but the Lakers lead 61-52 or 61-50 after the first half. LeBron and Harden both have 19 points. Now, the first half was a tale of two different halves. The Lakers, they got off to that great start. They were moving and grooving, passing that ball. You know, they were finding guys for easy shots, open layups. But the second half, the Lakers went stagnant. They did too much hero ball, a lot of dribbling, a lot of one-on-one play, and they exposed the ball, and that's how it ended up getting stolen. The Rockets down to the other court and got a score. So, excuse me, the Lakers should be up by a large margin right now, but those turnovers and also their lack of offensive creativity is the reason why the Rockets have stayed in contact with this team. Excuse me again, I gotta step out for a minute. Don't go away. My apologies, y'all. I had to use the bath. Jason 0122. What links are you referring to? I had to use the bathroom, good people. My apologies. Early in the third quarter, the Lakers are leading the Rockets 73-61. If you're talking about any links to the game, I don't have it. But I'll be more than happy to give you my YouTube, Jason. Okay, the ball's kicked out of Rockets will keep it. So what are y'all thoughts on this game? Gordon drives, gives it to Covington. Covington can't get it to go. AD secures the rebound, gives it to LeBron. LeBron is fouled by Westbrook to stop the fast break. Lakers will keep it. LeBron with the ball, gives it to KCP. KCP gets it into AD. AD in the post. I like this post move by AD. AD can't get the shot to go. Rockets with the rebound. And the Rockets missed the shot on the other end. AD secures the rebound. LeBron down the court. Kid out, gives it to AD. AD misses it, but LeBron is there on the follow. 75-61 Lakers. Lakers get the steal out on the fast break, and KCP gets the layup to go. 77-61. Again, Tony calls the timeout to talk things over as the Lakers are leading by 16 here in the third quarter. Nice start by the Lakers. So, what do you guys think about this third quarter so far? Just checking out something here. But the Lakers, they're definitely starting to get back to that passing that got them to make that big lead in the first quarter. They're doing a pretty nice job defensively, getting steals, causing turnovers, and getting out in transition to get easy shots and easy scores. They definitely got to keep that going here in this third quarter to really get some separation, between them and the Rockets and put this game away in this series. They're doing a little bit of a better job of guarding the three. At times the Lakers had problems guarding the three here in this series. But here in this third quarter, they've done a better job of guarding that 3-point line. Right back out of the timeout. Okay, that's a good sign. The Lakers role players stepping up. Markieff Morris has 16. Green with 11. KCP with 12. Now the Lakers have definitely pushed out the lead to 86-67. KCP with the ball, Rondo with the ball, excuse me, as he gets it into AD. AD gets the turnaround jumper to go, 88-67 Lakers. Under 2 remaining here in the third quarter. The Lakers are definitely starting to get some separation. They get inside to Harden. Harden gets the turnaround jumper to go. 88-69 Lakers. Rondo brings it up. Harden with 27. Gets it into AD. AD kicks it out to KCP. And Caruso gets the 3 to go. 91-69 Lakers. And this is turning into a rout. The Lakers are 14 of 25 from 3, while the Rockets are 10 of 31 from 3 here so far in this game. Harden gets it into Rivers. Westbrook misses bad from 3-point range. Rondo with the rebound brings the ball up the court. The Lakers are dominating the rebounding battle, 34-18. AD misses the jumper. Tucker couldn't save the ball, so the Lakers keep the ball with 14 seconds to go on the shot clock. Rondo with the ball. Gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma turns around side, gives it to Caruso. Caruso will try again. 3 is blocked, but Kuzma rescues it. Kuzma and gets the 3 to go. Wow. Kyle Kuzma from downtown, 94-69 Lakers. This game has definitely blown wide open. Houston has missed their last 8 3-pointers. Westbrook with the ball. Gives it to McLemore. And a block by Caruso. AD all the way inside. Can't get the layup to go, but he is fouled. And he'll shoot 2. That was nice. That was heads up defense by Caruso right there. Got to definitely give props to Caruso for not giving up on the play. AD is at the free throw line. AD can't get the first free throw to go. AD splits the pair, 95-69 Lakers. PJ Tucker misses the 3 as the third quarter comes to an end. The Lakers have definitely got a nice cushion here after 3, 95-69. And I definitely like how this came out in this third quarter. They were very active defensively. They got some steals, especially the block by Caruso on McLemore. And it led to led to some pretty good offense and transition. Also on the fast break. So the Lakers have this nice cushion here, and they are 12 minutes away from going to the Western Conference Finals for the first time in 10 years. And they'll await the winner of the Clippers and Nuggets series as Game 6 between the Clippers and the Nuggets goes down tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Will the Clippers finally close out the Nuggets, or will they be playing a Game 7? We'll definitely find out. And if the Clippers do finish off the Nuggets tomorrow, then the Western Conference Finals will tip off Wednesday. If they don't, then the Western Conference Finals will tip off Thursday. Excuse me. Now, for those of you who see the Eastern Conference Finals, that's going to tip off Tuesday between the Celtics and the Heat. Can't wait. I'm going to work on my Eastern Conference Finals preview early tomorrow morning. Hopefully that video will be posted up by then. Giving my take and my breakdown on this series. Can't wait to see it. Both teams are very similar. This could be anybody's series. Intelligent Psycho, what's up, man? How you doing? Intelligent Psycho, you said there isn't a reason because I knew what was going to happen. Lakers pouring it on the Rockets. They trying to get more rest for the Lakers. That's why I said earlier, I said the Lakers they don't want to mess around. They want to get that rest. And plus, the longer they play, the more, the more battered they'll be. The Clippers, they're going to definitely come to this Western Conference Finals a little bit more, not banged up, but a little more battered. Because they're going through a battle with the Nuggets right now. The Clippers definitely lost a golden opportunity to get some rest last night. Said Rockets is like, I say, they are some honey badgers. But right now, man, the Rockets definitely got Cancun on their mind. because they've been very lethargic most of the night. Yeah, they went on a few runs here and there, but for the most part, it's been the Lakers. It's been the Lakers. Lakers have the 26-point lead. And here we go. Starting the fourth quarter. Lakers with the ball. KCP gets it into Rondo. Kuzma flashes the three, 98-69. Lakers. Kuzma, he's had a pretty nice game off the bench. Gordon has the ball, gives it to Harden. Jeff Green, excuse me. Jeff Green is fouled. And Green will go to the line and shoot two. Nice cross court pass by Markieff Morris to get it to Kuzma. And you can make the case Kuzma should have gotten a 4-point play out of that. Green is at the line. Jeff Green gets the first to go. And Green gets the second to go, 98-71. Lakers as AD sits on the bench, taking a breather. 6 players are in double figures for the Lakers here tonight. Morris gives it to Caruso. Ball goes out of bounds. The Rockets get the ball back. Okay, LeBron has 6 all defensive selections. Dwight Howard with 5. Rondo and AD 4 apiece, and Danny Green with 1. I didn't know LeBron had that many NBA all defensive team selections in his career. Westbrook gets it inside to Tucker. No, to Gordon, excuse me. Can't get the layup to go. LeBron with the rebound. Gives it to Rondo. Rondo gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma makes his move to the basket, cross court to Morris. Back out to Rondo, and Rondo hits the three. Rondo from downtown, 101-71, Lakers. Lakers by 40. Wow. They get it into Covington. And Jeff Green knocks down the three, 101-74, Lakers. Here in the early going of the fourth quarter. LeBron dancing with it. Backing down. And he can't get the jumper to go. Westbrook with the rebound, gives it to Harden. Harden steps up for three, and he can't get it to go. Rondo goes inside, misses it. LeBron can't get back to go, but he is fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot two. Intelligent Cycle, you said as soon as people place Kawhi as the best player in the world, and I don't believe that the best player isn't even in the bubble. You kept hearing Kobe and MJ comparisons. What are your thoughts? Okay, well, you said the best player ain't even in the bubble. Who do you think is the best player? Intelligent Cycle. Yeah, but a lot of people kind of jumped the gun on comparing Kawhi to Kobe and MJ. They jumping the gun comparing Kawhi to Kobe and MJ. He's a great player, don't get me wrong, but you can't put him in that stratosphere. I mean, if people gonna say you can't put LeBron in that same air, you can't do it with Kawhi either. That's ultimate. That's hypocrisy right there. Straight up hypocrisy. That's being very hypocritical. Intelligent Cycle, you said it's Kevin Durant. Could make the case for that. I definitely feel if KD would have been healthy, the Nets would be in the Eastern Conference Finals right now, and not Miami. But yeah, they shouldn't compare. They shouldn't have went. They went too far with comparing Kawhi to Kobe and MJ. I mean, Kawhi has his share of accomplishments, but he's got to accomplish a little bit more to get to that level. As the Lakers are leading 103-74 here in early in the fourth quarter. Westbrook gets it to Harden. Harden, nice move to the basket, lays it up and in. 103-76. Lakers. Harden with 29 points. LeBron with the ball. Finds Morris, gets it to Caruso. Caruso gets it into Kuzma. Kuzma doesn't get the shot to go, but he is fouled and he will shoot two. Intelligent Cycle, what were your thoughts on people saying Kawhi was on the same level as Kobe and Michael Jordan? Like I said, I got love for Kawhi, but he ain't in that stratosphere yet. All right, Kuzma hits the first free throw. You know, Kawhi definitely gotta get some ring, gotta get a couple more rings for that. That's just a part of it. It's not the end all be all as Kuzma hits the second. 105-76 Lakers. Harden gets the ball up the court. Kick ball violation, so the Rockets will keep it. I did not know Jeff Van Gundy played. They showing an old school picture of Van Gundy when he had a lot of hair. Who knew? Who knew Van Gundy had hair back in the day? Whistle and a foul, and Jeff Green a step to the free throw line. Green hits the first. AD's coming back into the game. Oh. Green gets the second one to go. 105-78 Lakers. AD with the ball. Westbrook pokes it away out of bounds, but couldn't save it. So the Lakers will keep it with. Oh no, wait a minute. Westbrook's going to the line. So the Lakers are over the limit. My mistake. Westbrook misses the first. Westbrook gets the second one to roll in. 105-79 Lakers. LeBron brings the ball up the court. Gives it to Caruso. And Jeff Green blocks the shot. Rockets down the floor. Westbrook gets into Tucker. Tucker lays it up and in. 105-81 Lakers. And the tech is called on the Laker bench. Might be on Coach Vogel. So the Rockets will shoot the technical free throw. Delta Psycho says, Kawhi hasn't reached 10,000 career points and hasn't had accomplishments as Kobe or MJ. He may have easy intangibles, shot selection than Kobe, but that's a small sample size. Depth to your point. Okay, they called the tech on Rondo. The Rockets hit the technical free throw. 105-82. Lakers lead. Lakers with the ball. LeBron goes up, throws the hammer down. Okay, LeBron was trying to politic for the and one. He doesn't get it. It's going to be side out. Tell the cycle, you said last time I checked, didn't MJ win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times, led the NBA in blocks, steals, in ADA until D Wade passed that record? Yeah, Jordan did win Defensive Player of the Year. And he also won MVP that year as well. But I gotta check. But yeah, he did lead the NBA in blocks and steals that year as well. Oh, things are getting a little chippy now as Westbrook getting a little heated. LeBron's at the free throw line. You know, Westbrook said someone taunting him. He's saying that one of the virtual fans may have taunted him. LeBron at the free throw line. 106-82, Lakers. So Westbrook was upset that a fan heckled him as the Rockets missed the three. Lakers with the rebound. And whether you virtual or at the act or in the actual arena for an NBA game, don't sit up and be an a-hole or a jackass to the opposing players. It's one thing to boo and maybe say some witty, lighthearted things, but sitting up taunting, that's overboard. That's out of line. We're saying, nasty or racist comments. That's overboard. So whether you're a virtual fan or you go back into the arena when the NBA arena is open, make sure you act with some tact as the Lakers get called for the travel. That's on Clue. So the Rockets will get it back. We're coming up on the midpoint of the fourth quarter. Okay, so the fan has been ejected from the virtual fan. That Tony Westbrook has been ejected from the virtual fan circle. That's crazy. That's the first time a fan has been ejected from a game in the bubble. That's crazy. How do you get ejected from um a virtual fan stream? How? That's crazy. You get rejected from basically a Microsoft team, um, Microsoft team board. Because that's who's doing the whole virtual fan thing is Microsoft Teams. You got to be the dumbest person in the world ejected from that. The dumbest person in the world to get ejected from that. But yeah, if to all the virtual fans out there, just be respectful to the other team. Y'all excuse me for a minute. Right, I'm back. Oh, this was one of the fans that's there in the bubble. I thought it was one of the virtual fans that taunted him. Oh, so the fan turned out to be Rondo's brother that was taunting Westbrook. And those and the people who are there in the bubble watching the game live, they need to have more class and tact than that. It's one thing to talk a little trash, but taunt somebody that's out of pocket. All right, as the Lakers get the steal, Lakers lead 106-82. Caruso with the ball. They give it to AD. AD gives it to LeBron. Caruso kicks it out to Kuzma. Kuzma gets the three to go. 109-82. Lakers with a little over 5 minutes left to go here in this fourth quarter. Rockets can't get the three to go. Down the court. Kuzma tried to go up to the hole to slam it, but the Rockets knock it off his leg. So the Laker gets it. So the Rockets get the ball back. LeBron is done for tonight. He has a double-double. The Lakers have 18 three-pointers made here tonight. That's a franchise playoff record. Westbrook with the ball. Westbrook gets inside, doesn't get the layup to go, but he'll go to the free throw line. I'm still tripping how you get ejected from an NBA bubble game. That's just ridiculous. Damn ridiculous. As Westbrook misses the first free throw. Westbrook gets the second to go. 109-83. Lakers. Jared Dudley comes in for Rondo as he's done for the night. As a matter of fact, the Lakers have pretty much emptied their bench. Well, have emptied their bench, and they're going to take this game home and take the series. Westbrook can't get the layup to go. Lakers with the rebound. Kuzma gives it to KCP. He gives it to Caruso, back to Kuzma. Kuzma kicks it out to Tucker. Tucker gets the three to go. 112-83. Lakers, and the Rockets call timeout. And the Lakers are well on their way to the Western Conference Final for the first time since 2010. And they're definitely going to get some rest. They're going to have a few days off. Now, all depends the outcome of this Clippers and Nuggets series. If the Clippers should close out the Nuggets tomorrow afternoon, and I'm about to say Easter. The Western Conference Finals start Wednesday night, but if there's a game 7, then game 7 will be played Tuesday night, and the Western Conference Finals wouldn't tip off until Thursday. So, if say the Clippers and Nuggets series go 7, then the Lakers would have at least a good 5 days off. or at worst, they'll have 4 days off if the Clippers should close out the Nuggets tomorrow afternoon. But any way you slice it, the Lakers would definitely be will be pretty rested, just like they were in the previous series. You know, leading into this, well, after they knocked off Portland, excuse me, and Wade the winner of the Rockets in their game for this series. So now the Lakers are going to wait to see who they're playing in the Western Conference Finals. Will it be the Clippers in the hallway rivalry, or will it be the Nuggets? If it's the Nuggets, it'll be the first time they've met in the Western Conference Finals since 2009, where the Lakers knocked them off in 6 games. But if it's the Clippers, it'll be the first time the two LA teams met in the playoffs. Because this will be the Clippers' first Western Conference Finals appearance in franchise history. That's just crazy that the Clippers never played in a conference finals. But they have a chance to do it tomorrow afternoon if they can close out the Nuggets. But it ain't gonna be easy because the Nuggets, man, they are a scrappy team and they definitely got a hell of a hard fought Game 5 win last night. And as y'all already know, the Eastern Conference Finals between the Celtics and the Heat is going to tip off Tuesday night. Man, these conference finals are going to be good. Very good. Rockets have emptied the bench. No, in this series, it hasn't just been LeBron and AD, Mike. It dudes like Rondo, Kuzma. You know, you got some nice play from KCP and Danny Green, but the equalizer in this series was Rondo. Rondo had some big games, especially in games 2 and 3. I mean, yeah, games 2 and 3. He had a pretty nice game 4. So it wasn't just LeBron and AD. Rondo was also a huge factor in this series for the Lakers. And he's the main reason why, well, one of the main reasons outside of LeBron and AD that they're knocking on the door of the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, the Western Conference Finals, excuse me. And also, Mike D'Antoni is, you know, his contract is up this year. So the question is, will the Rockets bring D'Antoni back next year, or will they let him go? You know, as Van Gundy is saying here on the broadcast, that winning doesn't really mean much anymore because look at Nate McMillan. And Nate McMillan McMillan, I give him all the props in the world for what he did with the Pacers this year. I don't think no other coach could have done what he did, but they let him go. I definitely think the Pacers front office did Nate McMillan dirty. He should have gotten. He should have stayed as the head coach of the Pacers. You know, Brett Brown. Brett Brown, he got let go. Billy Donovan, he did a hell of a job with the Thunder. You know, had them within a shot of getting to the second round. They let him go because they didn't want to give him a more years. So yeah, when it doesn't mean that you're gonna stay forever, stay the coach. Hey, J.R. Smith getting some garbage time. Lakers are leading this game 114-87. Under 3 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Frazier misses the three, and Frazier gets the offensive board. Clemens gets the three to go. 114, 90. Lakers well in control. The loose ball foul is called on Dwight Howard. And AD's going to finally get a chance to play in his first conference finals. Rockets are at the line. They get the first free throw to go. They get the second, 114-92. A little over 2 minutes remaining. And the Lakers been great defensively here tonight in this game. Got to give credit to LeBron, set the tone early. Now, it took AD a minute to get going, but he ultimately got going. And when he did get going, he was hard to stop. And that was too much for the Rockets to handle. Clemens misses the three. JaVale McGee with the board. 115-92 Lakers. Lakers missed the three-pointer. And McGee blocks the three-point attempt by the Rockets. Under 2 minutes remaining here in this game 5. Tucker has a nice move inside. 117-92 Lakers. The Rockets split the free throws. 117-93. As Austin Rivers gets called for the technical foul. Well, it was a double technical. My mistakes on Westbrook and Rivers. And also, and for the second straight year, second straight year in a row, the Rockets will go out in the second round once again. And Tucker goes all the way inside and gets the layup. 119-93. As Clemens gets the three to go. 119-96. J.R. Smith with the ball. Pretty much. All right. This game is over. This series is over. As the Lakers took the 24-second violation, the Rockets are just going to dribble it out. And this game is over. This series is over. The Lakers win this series 4-1. They won 4 straight after losing game 1. And the Lakers are back in the Western Conference Finals for the first time since 2010. LeBron and the Lakers shaking hands with the Rockets, showing each other love, giving each other respect. And now the Lakers will await the winner of the Clippers and Nuggets series. Will the Clippers close it out tomorrow, or will we be looking at a game 7 Tuesday? Can't wait to find out the results of that game. But from start to finish, dominated this game. You know, LeBron set the tone. It took AD a little over a minute to, get into his groove. But once he got into it, it was too much for the Rockets. Also, the Lakers had a 3-point barrage. As they hit 8 3-pointers, which is a franchise playoff record for the Lakers. So this was an all-around great team performance, great team win. And now they're going to wait the winner of the Clippers and Nuggets series. Clippers lead that series 3-2. They're going to try to close it out again tomorrow afternoon. So they definitely got to bring the A game. Otherwise, Clippers will be looking at a game 7. And the longer that series goes, the Clippers will be definitely battered coming into game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. So they want to get as much rest as they can. I think they'd rather be playing on 3 days rest instead of 2 days rest. So they definitely got to take care of business tomorrow. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all again for tuning in to another live stream. I thank God for y'all wanting to come in, listen to me talk, hear my commentary, also watch me eat. I appreciate y'all love, y'all support. I feel blessed and honored that y'all want to come here, tune in with me. And I hope I put a smile on your face and joy in your heart. I hope I made your day better than what it was before you got to the live stream. Or I hope I made your day greater than what it already was. I thank all of you for your love and support. I enjoy doing these live streams with y'all. I enjoy talking with y'all. Make sure you back here tomorrow night for an all-new Sunday Night Football. We got the Rams and the Cowboys as we come close to closing out this NFL kickoff weekend. The Rams, they're going to play their first game in their new stadium. The stadium looks nice from the pictures I saw online. Can't wait to see how that is. Y'all make sure y'all come join me tomorrow night at 7:30. And also you can donate to the channel via Cash App or PayPal. Any donations you can give, I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't make it your last. Subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell and click all so you don't miss any new videos from me. I got to get out of here, y'all, but it's been fun. So until tomorrow night, y'all have a good one. Love y'all to life. QC out. Enjoy your morning, noon, or night.